everybody, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today here with Kevin from Hasbro. We're going to be taking a look at all the action figures that they've got on display. Kevin, let's kick things off with Transformers.
Let's start us off. Rise of the Beast was so great for us, getting a chance to connect with fans, new fans, ones that love the Beast as much as we do. There's something I really want to show you guys, that Command & Conquer animatronic Optimus Primal. Take a look at this. It's a full animatronic Optimus that goes straight from animal mode into robot mode on their own. Hundreds of different combinations. We have light, we have sound, reactive to sound as well. Lots of phrases from entertainment.
That is cool.
As well as a few that we have on our own. And the fact that it's size changing. This is a size changing animatronic as we go from one mode to the other.
That is such a cool looking Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
I could watch that all day.
I know, right?
All right, so what do we have over here? We have Studio
Series have been great to us. Obviously, taking those designs from the movies straight into the action figure. Fully convertible, of course, but really coming down to the nitty-gritty detail of what you've seen in the movies.
And so you guys have Optimus on display here, but there's also a Rhinox and a Mirage hanging out up top there. So Kevin, were you a Transformers kid?
You know, it's funny, I became a Transformers kid as I grew up, and I got to learn about them because a lot of my friends just love Transformers. I have some that I have to tell them. It's like, look, this is what's coming out. But yeah, I ended up getting into Transformers as I got older, of all things, even despite being an 80s kid.
All right, cool. So that is what's on this side. We got more Transformers down here.
Another one
more
of
the younger-oriented Transformers.
A little bit. Some of our hot holiday items. This Beast Mode Bumblebee, really big moment from the movie in which he's able to find his Beast Mode. The wings come out, the sword comes out, and the eagle. So this is actually 3 different modes, unlike, just our usual vehicle going into bot, but now goes straight into animal mode as well. Another really great holiday item.
And is this him in the transform mode down here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So since these are for the younger kids, how many steps does this have to transform?
That's a great question. I'll have to take a look.
We're going to look at that nice packaging too.
15 sound effects. This is about a 19 stepper on this one.
And we have some of the smaller price point guys over here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So who's this in the green we've got?
Is that Skull Cruncher, I think?
All right, that's not all for Transformers.
One of our other hot items is our 2-in-1 masks. Look at the detail on that. Kids can role play as some of their favorite beasts, but then transform the mask into an Autobot. We have Optimus Primal and Bumblebee, really detailed. The strap goes in as well, just like it's part of everything. These awesome 2-in-1 masks. Obviously want to get them out before Halloween as well, but so much fun.
And these are a few of the Smash Changers over here, and 2-in-1s, very cool. I love that the Optimus Primal does have the cartoon colors also.
Yeah.
Nice little touch. And how many Bumblebee figures have they made in the last year alone? He is like the hot character, isn't he?
He is that fan favorite.
Yeah.
All right, but that's not all. There's still more Transformers.
That's true.
Transformers never ends.
Transformers Earthspark, our animated series on Nickelodeon. We just released a lot of these things very recently, including that Cyber Sleeve, which goes straight into the animated series, how the Cyber Sleeve is something that they're able to emotionally connect with the Transformers. But we've partnered up with Nerf so that there's both projectiles that come out, sword, as well as a color-changing element, just like on the show.
All right.
We have our cyber combiners. We've done combiners before in the past, but these are a little bit different because a lot of times we have one that's always the bottom, always the top. But now you can completely switch them around with the legs. A new head pops up, so you can really change around who gets to be the hero.
Very cool. These look really nice, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And these are meant for the little kids, but they look pretty good. I like that they still have a nice kind of design to them, also with a lot of playability.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, perfect stocking stuffers are one-step flip changers, in which just one step goes from vehicle to bot mode. Nice and quick.
Do any of these function, or are these all protos?
They're all glued down today.
All right, so we're not going to be able to show off how that actually works, but take my word for it. I'm sure they're really cool. All right, so that is it for Transformers, and that was plenty of Transformers stuff. Kevin, what do we got next?
So we've got Star Wars, and obviously Ahsoka's done so well, bringing so many different fans together from so many different forms of entertainment. So obviously we want to have a great representation of Ahsoka. It's our galactic action Ahsoka with lights and sounds. We also are expanding out with our lightsaber forge line with Ahsoka's blades, either coming together as one or breaking apart to her two white sabers. We also have our Mandalorian set, which we really got to do something a little bit different with lightsaber forge. Instead of just like the hilt and the blade and the 4 steps, we have 6 different steps that are right in here that we get to take a number of different elements from Mandalorian, including the dark saber, the staff that he's used, as well as taking the hilt and making it its own thing. And of course, because it's lightsaber forge, it gets to be compatible across the entire line. Same kind of sections that you've seen, as well as the way that they connect. So if you want to put a lightsaber onto here as well, or anything from any of our lightsaber forge lines, this gets to interact with it.
That looks so fun to play with.
Not bad, right?
That must be the best part of the day for you here, getting to play with the lightsabers.
Oh, I mean, come on, as soon as it goes into your hand.
And the likeness on this, I know this is like meant for the younger kids, but the likeness of Rosario Dawson's really excellent here.
Really fantastic. They did such a good job.
Yeah. And there's one character who they can never get wrong, thankfully.
And of course our chopper. This is our animatronic chopper. Always having something to say, about 40 different combinations, movements, reactions, sounds. You can pose out the arm. And of course, just like always, it's like having your very own droid at home.
And Chopper is definitely not glued down. He would not take kindly to being glued down. So this is cute up here. These are droidables. What are these?
Droidables just came out. I think they're a 10-1. What's so great about them, not only are they perfect size and lots of personality, you move around the head, lights and sounds that we know so well, from BB-8 to Chopper to, of course, R2. And R2 actually has an Easter egg inside. Obviously, you have the nice, fantastic motions as well as the sound and lights. But if you do 3 in front, 1, 2, 3, see if you could listen. It's Leia's recording.
I can hear it. It is a little noisy here, but I can
You
hear
can actually hear her full recording that comes out on this little droidable.
So,
Take a look at our bounty collection. We obviously started off with Grogu, but we had to go into our droids too because they have just as much personality. We're on Series 6 now. It's a nice $8.99 price point. Adorable expression, personality.
I love a good minifigure, and these are adorable. And I love that the droids are now part of this too. And going back to Grogu and the Mando, I see we have his N1 over here. Kevin, is that Grogu removable from that back seat there?
Let's find out. I feel like he is. He is. Right now he's glued down into there, but yes, he is removable from there.
And that's a very cute Grogu with a little round control piece. And even the Star Wars figures for kids are still really nicely detailed. That looks awesome. So what's this Mix and Moods Grogu over here?
Mix and Modes Grogu is another way to interact with our favorite little Jedi. He has the ability to, we could move his ears, eyes, nose, hands, and the texture alone is something that's really unique. A lot of kids have really responded well to that because it really feels like a skin. So you really get to have a full Grogu experience.
And this, I think we've seen recently up for sale, right? The Scout Trooper helmet?
That is one that fans have been clamoring for. We love this, and especially with the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, we wanted to make sure that we got that one out there. Nice and comfortable inside, adjustable size, and a voice changer in there as well.
And that's how all of that looks in there. So have you been wearing this today?
Not yet. But considering the weather, I'm pretty close.
Yeah, but it looks great though.
Spot on.
So that's a lot of the stuff for the younger kids, but let's take a look at the stuff that's here for, I'd say, mostly the big kids.
Right, we got our Black Series, of course, and with that exceptional quality and detail that we know and love, making sure we get so many different characters from the Ahsoka series, making sure we get every little detail. I personally love the stand that we get to have with Chopper. We could take off the stand, we could put on the legs. and just looks battle ready as well.
And again, just amazing likeness for Rosario Dawson over here. And we also have smaller scale version as well, the Galaxy Collection.
And our holiday editions want to have a little bit of fun and getting the chance to really bring some unique holiday elements into our characters and our droids.
I love that it has a little carrot nose.
Oh my goodness, right?
Is this a torture bot over here? This is one of the torture droids, isn't it?
Just for the holidays.
Right, of course. Right, sure. Holidays are never torture.
No.
A little winter porg as well, which is very cute. And Nutcracker Troopers. Now, this blue and white one might be the closest thing we've got to a Hanukkah Trooper. I don't think he's meant to be necessarily, but...
But yeah, we have that color scheme there. One of our first ones that we get a chance to do that.
Very nice. Cool to see that. And I know we can't really easily see Salacious Crumb, but he is there with the Java. I'm just going to zoom in on that because that's awesome. He's a true Grinch right there. All right, and last but not least, Kevin, walk us through what's on display here from the world of Marvel.
Let's pop over to the left. We are doing a full relaunch on our Avengers series. This is our 4-inch Epic Hero series, getting to do new packaging and really coming together with the main looks of these characters. That's the best part. Like when you're thinking of Captain America, you're thinking of Hulk, what's that initial look? It's going to be these. So I want to have that as part of our Epic Hero series. We did this last year with Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men. This year is all about Avengers, as well as some of the battle armor accessories that are in there, as well as some of our vehicles. Also completely interchangeable across the entire Epic Hero series with the 4-inch figures.
And we also have a Thanos here, so hopefully that means if there's one villain, we're going to get a lot more as time goes on. All right, now here is what I just got lucky enough to pre-order recently. And I'm very excited to see these here in person, and you're going to have to try to keep me from not running out of here with these.
Oh,
but,
I know.
Oh man, the No Way Home figures.
We've been so excited to release these. People have been so happy. I mean, when you look at those sculpts, it's such fantastic work for all 3 actors who played Spider-Man, as we're calling him our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, our amazing Spider-Man, and Spider-Man. The fact that you're able to switch out the heads to the fully masked head, you have MJ, and you have a fantastic Green Goblin with crazy amounts of detail, and of course, the Goblin Glider.
Yeah, these things look great. This was a day 1 pre-order for me. I know a lot of people weren't quite lucky enough to get all these guys, but I got very lucky, and I cannot wait to actually have them in my collection. And this Green Goblin is just stellar. Like the photos don't do it justice. I have to say the photos look good on the website, but like seeing him in person, that is so much better. And same thing with all these Spideys as well. I mean, this is some high-level stuff here. I love that Tobey Maguire. All right, but there's more Spidey as well, right? We have some more Spidey stuff for the younger kids.
We have our Spider-Man Web Splasher set, giving a little bit of a water play to both our figures as well as our vehicles, whether it be a water pack on the back of Doc Ock or Spidey, being able to shoot some water blasts, or of course our combination with Nerf, our 2-in-1, which you could wear that right on the wrist, and then you could shoot out some projectiles or some water. Super fun, fast play, as well as what I love here so much, our Crawl and Blast Spider. Take a look at the way these legs move.
That is awesome.
Love the way these move back and forth. You can put a 4-inch figure in here, just like we talked about. You could have this grab a figure that's there, shoot out projectiles, or shoot out water directly from the front.
It reminds me so much of like the Toy Biz Spider Slayers vehicle back in the day, which was
We've been hearing
excellent
that.
vehicle. Yeah, so cool to see it kind of come back unofficially in this way.
Right?
All right, so that's our look at what Hasbro's got in terms of action figures. Wrapping things up here with the Marvel stuff. Kevin, thank you so much for this tour today. Appreciate it very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you guys all for checking this video out. Make sure you stick around for more videos coming from Toy Fair this entire weekend here on Nerd News Today. We'll see you guys later. And one more time, just look at that Spider-Man. My God.